What is good, people? Welcome back to Football Collectibles South Coast with me, Simon. Today we've got something a little bit different. A couple of times I've been asked in comments and on Instagram and things like that of how we keep, or how I keep my cards safe, secure, stored, all that sort of thing. How do I keep them clean? All that sort of thing. So what I thought I'd do is do a quick video on what I do with my cards, depending on what cards they are, how I store them, where I store them, all that sort of good stuff. So without further ado, let's see how I keep my cards nice and safe. Yes, guys, like I said, different video, how to keep my football cards, sports cards, Pokemon cards, trading cards, whatever you want, how to keep them safe and nice, clean, protected, not damaged, all that sort of good stuff. Obviously, there's loads of different stuff out there. There is a link in the description to mintkeeper.com where you can pick up some of the products from. Obviously, it is an affiliate link, so if you do buy stuff from there, I do get a little bit of percentage of that money, but have happy days if you do. If you don't, that's fine. Obviously, if you are new to the channel, do consider hitting that subscribe button and hit the like button for this video. So, right. So, you've opened your first cards. You've opened your pack of cards. It's a nice card. So, I've got one, for example, here. We've got a nice Mohamed Salah Aqua Parallel from Merlin. This season's collection, picked up in a Merlin blaster box. So, obviously, it's a nice card. If you're a Liverpool fan, you're absolutely buzzing. Obviously, for me, being a Leeds fan, not that fussed, but it is still a nice card. So, basics. This is the basics. So, what are you going to do to keep this safe? Obviously, if you just left this out, over time, it would get damaged. Moving it about the corners would get dinged. There'd be nicks in the card and all that sort of stuff. So, the first step one, would be to put it in a soft penny sleeve. Again, obviously, these are all different sizes, depending on the card. So, obviously, this is a standard sort of size card. Nothing thick, no patches or anything like that. So obviously these are just standard sized penny sleeves. Now you can get probably, I would say maybe 2 or 3 standard cards in a penny sleeve. If you are sort of looking at sending them in the post or anything like that, or you can put a card in back to back. But that's kind of your basic standard protection, would be a penny sleeve. It's protected. It's not massively protected, but it's going to stop dust coming in. Obviously, dust is going to get in the top there if you have it sort of left out and things like that. But other than that, that's kind of your basic level of protection. Obviously, if you want to step it up, it's again, if it is more of an expensive card and you are looking to send it in the post, your next step is obviously to get a top loader. So obviously, I've got these Volt X top loaders. Again, other products and brands are available out there. So again, so you've got it in your penny sleeve. Obviously, these are a bit more rigid. They are pliable, as you can see there, but they are a bit more rigid and offers just that next level, just a little bit of protection. Now, again, varying in sizes, depending on the level of card you have. So again, this is a standard one. So 35 point top loader again. So there is differences. I have a sheet I prepared earlier. Well, it's not me. It's from BCW. So again, depending on the thickness of the cards. So again, you can put your card next to that. So for example, if we get this one back out, we can have a quick look. I think it's 35 point for a standard card. So you got your top loaders. So you can just put the card next to that. So I'd say that's 20 point, to be fair, or whatever that is. For theirs, obviously differences in companies in what they make and all that sort of stuff, but that's your sort of standard size. I would say most people kind of stock the standard sizes. Obviously, as you go up in thickness of cards, obviously, you're talking your patches, patch autos, booklets, all that sort of thing, and obviously for magnetic protection as well. So that's kind of the basic protection. You've got it in your top loader, you've got it in your penny sleeve. It's still not, I would say it's still not, undamageable in them. You can, bend them or whatever, your kids get hold of them, whatever, they're still damageable in there. But, like I said, if you are just sending these as swaps in the post, I would expect this as a minimum for a hobby card to come in a penny sleeve and a top loader. Probably for your, your Match Attacks cards, your Adrenaline XL, penny sleeve as a minimum. Again, you still want the cards to look nice when you've got them in your collection, so I would still expect the minimum of a penny sleeve as well. So what else can you put them into? Obviously, if you've got an absolute banger of a card, you're going to want to protect that more than that is. So, for example, I have what I prepared earlier. This Neymar Junior Elite Signature card, 3 of 5 from Merlin Gold. Now, this is in a magnetic case with a kind of a team bag over the top of that as well to protect that. So magnetic cases, again, it's kind of an encapsulated. So you can see there, it's all sealed up. Nothing can get in there. The card can't get out. They do move around a little bit in certain ones. You know, you can hear that. That's pretty solid in there. But some of them do move around, again, depending on the sizes. And again, you can get the differences in sizes, as I said, with the magnetics, with a bit of paper. So here, look, as I said, so what's this one? This is probably 180, might be even the bigger one. Like I said, varying companies do different sizes anyway, so it's probably in between 180 and 360 there for that one. But again, another way to keep it nice and safe. Obviously, it's nice and easy. All it is at the top there, a magnetic seal. You just clip that out, bring off the top, and there you go. There's your card, all nice and safe. Again, so it's not in a sleeve or anything like that. Now, what I have seen is people put kind of a penny sleeve over the top of the card. So they put the card into it like this, and then they kind of put a penny sleeve over the top of that. I've tried it. I didn't like it for me, but it is what it is. So again, it's nice and safe. You know, your corners are protected. You've got gaps, areas there where the card can sort of move around with the corners without sort of banging them or anything like that. But 9 times out of 10, these are really good for keeping, like I said, the extra special cards nice and safe. And obviously you can get mag stickers that go over the top of those. There's a couple of guys over on Instagram and stuff like that do those, so you can get personalized stickers that, again, just kind of seal that. Again, just gives it that extra little bit of protection. So there's the kind of basics, I would say. Another basic is kind of a semi-rigid. So again, this is an Ultra Pro variation. Again, various companies, Voltex, Ultra Pro, Mint Keeper, BCW, all that sort of stuff. So there's plenty out there that you can go and find. Again, most of them available on Amazon, places like that, but obviously the websites are direct. Like I said, Mint Keeper is linked in the description down below. So like I said, in a penny sleeve again. So this is Anthony rookie card when he was at Ajax. And again, it's just another way to keep it safe. Now, obviously, these are a lot more pliable than the kind of the top loaders. But again, it's a nice way to get those sent in swaps, things like that. If you are sending them in swaps, or for grading as well, they kind of look for in top loader or soft semi-rigids as a kind of necessary, really. If you don't send them in anything like that, again, you're risking damaging those cards. So I would highly recommend at least top loader penny sleeves and all that stuff. Right, what next? So we've also got, again, like I said, the varying sizes. So again, we've got a Weston McKennie Obsidian patch here from Obsidian. And again, the thickness of the card is obviously bigger. So obviously you need a bigger top loader, which we've got here. So again, it kind of fits in. So if you try to put that in a standard top loader, it wouldn't fit in. And again, if we compare these top loaders here with this one, you can see obviously the thickness of the aperture, the opening. I don't know if you can pick that up. Is it picking it up? So you can see there's a big gap there. There we go. Big gap there. So obviously to get the bigger cards in. And obviously on this one, it's a lot smaller. That you know, you're going to get your standard card in that one. So obviously for these, again, for the bigger cards, it fits in nice and easily. Like I said, if you were going to try and put this in, it wouldn't even go in. But let's give it a try just for argument's sake, just for a bit of fun. Let's try and get it in. It'll go in a little bit, but that's about it. See, that's it. I can't get it any further than that. And obviously I don't want to damage the card, so we'll get it back in to its normal one. So that's kind of your basic stuff. But obviously, what are you going to do if you've got a load of cards all in, you know, top loaders? You've got them all in top loaders. Where do you put them? I ask you. I hear you ask, or maybe not. But again, there's varying different stuff. So again, we've got these little Ultra Pro deck boxes. You can pick these up again, Amazon from Ultra Pro direct. Again, now you can't fit a top loader well, you can on the side, but obviously putting it straight, you can't fit them in. But what you can fit in these is a card just in a penny sleeve. So we'll take this one out for demonstration purposes. So you can take that out. If you've got cards just in your penny sleeves, in there, you could probably get, oh, I don't know, about 100 cards in there maybe, in penny sleeves, does it say? Doesn't say how many you can get, but I'd say about 100 maybe in there in penny sleeves. So a good way, again, keeping them safe, keep the dust away, all that good stuff. Also, we do have a second type from Ultra Pro. Again, these are for cards that are top loaded. Again, just that little bit extra protection if you're keeping cards in top loaders for whatever reason. You might just not have any folders to keep them in or anything like that. So again, we've got an Ultra Pro top loader box. Again, so you can pick these up again on Amazon, on eBay, all that sort of stuff. So again, nice and big. Put your top loaded card in there, nice and safe. So it says up to 30 Ultra Pro top loaders. So again, obviously if you're using Ultra Pro ones, you get 30 cards in each box. So that's not bad. You know, good way of keeping those cards extra safe, away from damage and all that stuff. But what else? What else is there out there? Well, obviously if you have got more expensive cards that you might want to get graded or anything like that, again, another way to keep them nice and safe is to get them graded. They get fully encapsulated within a sealed case. Obviously these are in bags as well, just for that little bit of extra protection that I've put on. So again, you can keep them looking nice and safe, no scratches, all that sort of stuff on there. So again, they're nice, all encapsulated. Obviously this is an MGC one. Again, varying companies offering varying different styles of graded slab. Obviously MGC, UK based. We've got a PSA, Units Musa there again. These are all in the bags. It just keeps the plastic from getting scratched and everything like that. And again, we've got a Western McKinney one there as well. Obviously you've got BGS, MGC, PSA, you know, loads of companies out there that will encapsulate and keep those cards nice and safe. But what else? Obviously, you can get cards that come from direct from Topps in these kind of sealed containers as well. So there's the kind of stickers I was mentioning, go across the top and back down. And again, a nice way to keep that safe and secure again. So that does rattle around a bit in that one. You can hear that. Again, can cause damage. Not going to do too much damage, but again, it's just one thing to look out for. So we've got the kind of basics covered there. So we've got our top loaders, we've got our penny sleeves and all that sort of stuff. So we've got our boxes that we're keeping them in. But what if you don't want to keep them in a box? What if you want to keep them in a binder? So we have here two variations of binders. Obviously you've got your standard, you know, your kind of Match Attacks, Premier League Adrenal XL binders that you keep your cards in. Don't fit in penny sleeve, you know, just slot right in back to back. Not really too bothered with those if, you know, there's a little bit of damage. But obviously your better cards you want to keep. So this is my Leeds folder. So I keep all my cards in these. So again, it's a nice, you know, nice quality binder, zip. You know, no dust is going to get in there. They are side loading as well. So again, most binders you get are from that you would load the card in from the top. But again, if you side load them in, again, just stops a little bit of dust and stuff like that. So in this binder, most of my cards are in penny sleeves and then slotted into there like that. Again, it just keeps them nice and safe. They're in a penny sleeve. Some of the cards aren't. Some of the lesser cards, obviously got some Prism cards, some variations as well. Got some Chronicles. Like these, obviously old Adrenal XL cards. Not too fussed about those really. They're not in penny sleeves, just again, side loaded in just to keep them nice and safe. But again, a really nice way to keep your cards looking nice and clean, and a nice way to display them as well. You know, if you're going to card shows looking to sell them, whip your binder out, you know, show your cards off. They've just brought out a four spot binder as well of a top loaded variation. So again, I've got another one here, a bigger version. You can see that there. We'll put that other one next to it, so you can just see the size comparison. Obviously it's, can I do it properly? They are bigger. It is massive, this one behind it. So that's your kind of standard one. So this one will fit top loaded cards into it. So you can get your top loaders out of your boxes or whatever, wherever you're keeping them. And you can put them in a nice binder like this. Again, all side loaded. There you go, look, in a top loader, in a penny sleeve, into the binder. Nice and safe. Great way to keep them, obviously, all looking nice and pristine, because some of these cards might be expensive. Some of yours might be mega expensive. So it's a great way to keep them nice and clean. Obviously zips, awesome quality binders. Again, obviously the link for Mint Keeper is down in the description. So go, feel free to check that out if you want to. Again, like I said, it is an affiliate link, so I will get some of the kind of a commission if you do buy anything. But like I said, there is other stuff out there. There's Ultra Pro, there's Voltex, varying sort of UK-based third down displays on Instagram and all that sort of stuff as well. So there's plenty of people out there that offer all these products to keep those cards safe, you know, because I want to look after them, you know, in years to come. Great way to keep them safe and secure. So yeah, that's my sort of way I keep my cards safe and secure and nice and clean. But obviously get into the comments. How do you keep yours? You know, what products do you use? What do you think? And let me know in the comment section. But until the next one, don't forget to check the links in the description. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Cheers!